King's honor, friend. Open for business. Go with honor, friend.
Lovely. Lovely.
Hey Karen, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. No, this is the official. This is Deviate Delight, which is just an official WoW Classic server. They're doing kind of like a fresh event on this server where Blizzard has locked the realm so that you can't transfer players in and out, and lots of cargoes, a lot of streamers are playing here. I leveled a hunter up to level 40, but then I was having a hard time getting groups, and I decided, you know what, I feel like I'm gonna play a priest for once, although I do want to get back and play my hunter at some point. And I might end up going back and playing the hunter more. I don't know, it just depends on how I feel. The one thing I really like about hunters in vanilla is there's a lot of cool things you can do with hunters in vanilla. I mean, you can solo like the arena and BRD, you can do tribute runs solo. There's just cool stuff you can do on a hunter. I'm not really sure about priests. I haven't really looked into priests, like what they can do, like neat little farms or anything. But priests are a lot better, or at least, I mean, they're fun. But I do like hunters. I was really struggling because I couldn't get groups as a hunter, which was really kind of frustrating. I feel like the server was really short of healers. It was your masters. You would have joined, but too many things to do at the time. Yeah, that's cool. Get your masters done. But the funny part is, of course, is as soon as I create a healer and I start looking for, dead mines, I see lots of other healers posting for dead mines. But that's just dead mines, and as you guys know, it's very easy to level up to level 20. So it's trying to find healers at level 40 is a different story than trying to find healers at level 20. But healers and tanks, of course, as usual, are always needed, so.
What can I do for you? Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Looking for something specific? Farewell.
I mean, I keep seeing... That's like the second or third priest I've seen. You know, it's like, why? It's like so funny, right? Let's see, do I have my oil? I don't, do I? No. What did I do with my oil? Did I sell it? I hope I didn't sell it. Probably just mailed it to my banker. But of course, as always, you know, it's always the way it is. I'm like, I'll level a healer up. And there's never any healers for groups when I'm on my hunter. But I level this healer to 20 in like 2 days, right? And here I am posting for Dead Mines, and there's literally like 2 or 3 other, I think there's 3 other healers looking for a group for Dead Mines. It's like crazy, man. That's where they all probably did what I did and said, oh my god, there's no there's no healers. I think that does happen on servers where if there's a shortage of like a certain type of class, you know, you'll see people will like get frustrated and they'll just roll that class. Be like, I'm gonna roll that class, you know. Maybe a warrior. Maybe. Wow. This groups. I don't like doing Dead Mines with like low levels. Like level 18 in my opinion is like the lowest you can be to go into Dead Mines. I prefer everybody to be like level 20 when you go into Dead Mines. We'll see how much health this warrior has. He's got 580 health, which is nothing. When I tank dead mines, I like to have around 1,000, so it's like really, really like not a lot of health. So yeah, I imagine this is not going to be a good group. I would not imagine. I mean, that guy with health pool of 588, that's really low. Ugh, God, I hope he's got some buffs or something. See what? Yeah, my power forge is only 8. That's only 80 health. That's really weak. We'll see what happens. Guess it's up to me to try to be the hero. I don't know, man. I don't have very good gear. How much mana do I have? About 1,300 mana. I've got plenty of a few potions and whatnot. Well, we just need one more person. Oh, we got a hunter. Hunters are always got like range. Plus the pet. Now he's only level 17, so again another super lowbie. Oh god, this is gonna be it. These people are gonna be dying left and right. How much health does this hunter have? Oh my god, he's got 388 health. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a weak group. It should be fun. Oh my god. How much health? I think I can. How much health do I have? I've got 377, but we'll oh, we got another warrior. Maybe he's got. Okay, well that helps. We got level 21 warrior. Oh, nice. Nice. 21 at least. 20 plus at least. This ought to be interesting. All right, global channels. You want general, other, chat, party chat. We'll do item loot. Emote. Oh my god, people are all over the place. Yeah, well. On my DPS gear.
Lovely.
Ugh. Throw on my healing gear.
Lovely. Lovely.
I'm getting like some lag, you know, like. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about my mana pool. I just don't have a lot of mana. It's gonna kind of suck, actually. You see that mana pool's already going way down. And it's gone. These guys are so weak. This group sucks, man. This group is so weak, man. I was really concerned about this group. I mean, look, this Cax guy, some of these guys have like 600 health. They have like so little health.
Van Cleef pay big for your heads.
I wish I had more mana. Really wish I had a big mana pool. Why are they not? This group is so bad. This is gonna be such a bad round, I can tell you. These guys, they're not killing like the ads, they're like focusing on the main dude. They're not killing these little guys, you know? They're just like helter-skelter. Like there's no like focused DPS. I look at this DPS, it's like awful. These guys are so bad. Oh my goodness. They were like, there's like 3 mobs and you're like killing all 3 at the same time, right? Like, you see that? Like the health of all 3 mobs is like going down at the same time. Like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. I always laugh because for a game like World of Warcraft that's been out for as long as it has, it's always amazing like how many, you know, how many people play the game that feel, it just seems like they've never played it before. You're like, crazy. You're like, how is it that game's been around for 20 years and yet you have no idea how to play it? Oh well. Not everybody can have played it for a long time, so there's always new players, so you never know. Well, some of these people could be 5 years old. You never know how old the people are. I'm just gonna shield this guy, he's gonna take a ton of damage here. Like every pull, I'm gonna just oom. I'm gonna oom like every pull. Once we get some more healing power, probably taking a couple levels.
Yeah. Lovely.
And that's it. Out of mana once again. But yes, pull when the priest has no mana. I guess it's fine. Oh god, this is why I don't group a lot, because I have a hard time grouping with other players. Stuff like this, like, what are you doing, man? Like, what the fuck are you doing? But, you know what, we're alive, so it's all good. Do I have any more buffs or anything I can... Just gonna shield the road. I'll tank the mob here. I created my own guild, yeah. It's my guild, Laser. My lovely guild tabard. And what is the name of the guild? The guild is Faith. And I am the highest ranking person in the guild. I am Faith Driven, the Lightbringer. And I'm still getting some lag. Like notice when he dinged, the whole screen kind of froze for a second. I just need a new computer. I think it's gotten to the point now, right? Either that or a fresh install of the OS. But I'm way too lazy to do that. I'm too lazy to do that. Yeah, people just, yeah, you know. Oh yeah, they just run, they don't care. Feels like they're getting a little bit better with the polling as the dungeons go on. In the beginning, it was, I mean, as far as at least they're actually kind of letting the tank pull and stuff. It's good. Right now I'm just using Renew, which has been enough. Which is always my goal when I'm healing on a priest in these lower level dungeons. I always want my Renew to be strong enough just to keep everybody alive. You know what I mean? Just keep throwing Renew in there. Yeah, that's the way I like it. I just stack spell power. I try to stack spell power, get enough intellect. I don't have a lot of spell power yet, but I do have some spell power gear at like 24-ish, level 24-ish, so then I should be a little bit, you know, right now my gear's pretty bad, so. I'll throw a bubble in my gap. This is just taking too much damage. I will drink because I want to top my hand healing my men off here. Well, Torrens 3, Torrens, Torrent, what is it? What is it called? Torrens 3-3? Oops. I don't know why that. I guess I didn't have a target. I don't have mouse over on my shield, so. Unfortunately. Oh, it's called Torrens 3. 3 Torrent Paladins. Okay, I gotcha. Sorry, bud. So the guild's called Torrens 3. I rolled a 98. I don't think anybody's gonna beat that. My dice have been hot. I rolled a 96 earlier on something, and then I just rolled a 98. Ooh, nice. And formula too. I can use that. I'm an enchanter. Look at that. Yep, a group of 3 totems. Yeah, I figured it out. Sorry, there's an overlay on my screen that was kind of hiding part of your chat, so it made it hard to discern what you were saying there. Distorns 3. Man, there must be a massive delay on the stream because you're responding to something I said like 2 minutes ago, it feels like. My mana pool sucks. Not good.
mana is nearly gone.
Why didn't she drink when I hit the keybind? I'd hit it twice. I should probably top up my mana in case they accidentally pull like too many, which people constantly do in this particular area. The hunter, oh no, he's Jason. Okay. You got, yeah, good. Oh, good. Yeah. Well aware. Guys, like, don't bubble wars. We gain rage from getting hit. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I don't like dealing with people. I don't like when people try to tell me how to play the game. I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, dude, he's sitting there saying, don't bubble me, I'm aware. I'm like, man, you want to fucking live, don't you? You know what I mean? You want to fucking live? Trust me, I know more about this game than you fucking ever dreamed of, baby. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I don't play well with others. It's just that simple. You know, you get these people running in here with, you know, level 18, level 17, and, you know, they're all pulling threat, they're not focused, you know, not focused targeting, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna heal in a way that keeps you alive. If you don't like it, you know, it's just too bad, you know? Bubble's mana efficient, basically what it comes down to. Mana efficient in that situation. Whether you aren't getting your fucking rage or not, too fucking bad. But I won't bubble him. But if he gets to the point where he's gonna die, because of, and a bubble will save him, I'll let him die. I'll say, well, you didn't want me to bubble you. You didn't want me to bubble you. Oh, I love permitting. Yeah, permitting's one of my favorite spells, but unfortunately we don't have that here. You know what I mean? See, now here I would normally bubble, but since they didn't want bubble, now I'm casting these slow-ass heals, right? See? This is why you bubble. See that? I had to bubble him there. Because if I didn't, and I tried to cast like a heal, he could basically die, right? So there's a reason to use bubble. There's a reason like when you're using it. There's a reason for efficiency's sake to use bubble, right? Now I've got to use a mana potion. And then we got what? 6 intellect? I guess we'll all need because it's got 6 intellect on it. But yeah, Paramending, I love Paramending. It's like one of my favorite spells. It's so efficient. It actually is probably, it's the most efficient spell, really. It's one of the most efficient spells for sure. Even in Arena, like in Arena too, if you're like on a 3s team, it's, even on a 2s team, it's super efficient. Because there's so many dots and debuffs and stuff, so it's just constantly like bouncing back and forth between you and your Arena partner, so it's super good. Oh, we got the ring. I'll move the loot window. That'll help though, 6 intellect. Shit, yeah. Who was the jabroni that told me like not to bubble? And I think it was. I didn't think it was cakes, whatever. Because the other guy I think was a nice, more. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I figured it was because he's the one who keeps pulling threat. This kikes, whatever. He's the one who keeps like being like a douchebag, and like we have a tank, and actually I think he is the tank. Yes, but he's like the one who's taking the most damage. So and he's complaining that I was bubbling him. So like here, like normally you would bubble, right? You don't have to, but it just makes things easier if you do. Just depends though on how much damage, how hard the mobs are hitting. There's all kinds of strategies. I used to be a raid healer, back in the day, like way back in original vanilla and Burning Crusade. I was like the main healer in my raid, and I was the most efficient healer. And we used to run, I don't know, it was all the way back in TBC like raids, and a lot of the healers in the raid were always running out of mana, and they couldn't understand why I always had more mana than them. And and I would just show them. I don't remember what damage add-on we were using at the time, to kind of track that kind of stuff. But I just showed them. I said, well, you're overhealing too much. You're overhealing. And I tried to teach them how to like basically just cancel their spells when the tank didn't really need a full heal, cancel out, and just little things. But it's just little things. It's little things that make that separate like good healers from great healers. And I'm not saying I'm a great healer. I'm just saying there's a way to play. And sometimes warriors get pissed off when you bubble them, but the thing is, the bubble a lot of times can be way more efficient than just spamming heals left and right, especially if multiple people are taking damage. It also gives you time to get off the more mana efficient, bigger heals. You know. But it's also me being lazy too. A lot of times I'll throw bubble just because I'm being lazy. So there is that aspect to it too. See, there again, there was like a frame drop. I'm gonna have to start restarting my computer. I don't know. I think my computer just needs a fresh install, clean install. Good.
Lovely.
You there! Check out that noise!
I'm like, ads! You know, this mob kid like spawned like right on top of me. You gotta love that. I'm like,
We're under
ADSD.
attack! The Vastus swabs! Repel the invaders!
Too funny, man. Just immediate bit to be. Yeah, I like that. I like it when they make it so that classes do more like healing when they actually kind of weave in damage. I still think the Terra, like when Terra first came out, priest healing in Terra was super like engaging and super interesting. I really like Terra's healing. Oh man. I was hoping you'd let me drink. timed that perfectly on the drink there. I'm missing some buffs, aren't I? Spirit, intellect, food. I guess we're good. Missing that one. Guess we can go ahead and get our sagefish delight. More MP5, right? Man, it felt like that heal did nothing. I'm getting him a shield. He can bite me. He can bite me. You're getting a shield, buddy. You are getting a shield in that instance.
Lovely.
He's actually swinging at me.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
What the hell's he coming after me?
You landlubbers are tougher than I thought.
I guess my thing
I'll
was
have to improvise.
pissing him off. Can't believe he was like swinging at me. Let's see.
Ugh, now you're making me angry.
Alright. Oh, I won Smite's Reaver. Man, look at my rolls, man. 100. I have just been hot. I rolled a 98, 100. Earlier I rolled a 96. Faith's dice have been just like crazy.
Lovely.
somebody pulled. This isn't gonna go well. Going through healing potions like crazy, or mana potions, sorry. I wish I had like, like prayer feeling. But not yet.
can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Typical. I might be able to res him from. Well, I'm not in my combat though. Yeah. Go. Should I roll for chest? I'm gonna roll like another 100 or some shit. You know, like wait. Oh, I finally rolled something low. 34. Oh my god, and I'm still winning. Look at that. 4, 16, 34, 4. Oh my god. I won that roll with what the fuck? How the fuck did I even win that roll, dude? I rolled a 34 and beat out 4 other people. That's crazy. How's my yeah, it's alright. I'm not even touching that chest until we get it later. I guess now I can probably touch it since they're all the way on the other side. Crazy. And I didn't get a chance to rebuff him. Crap. Yeah, it's like, why are both warriors taking so much damage? This is what I was talking about, how like these guys are really bad. Like, they're both taking like a shit ton of damage, when really only the tank should be taking damage, right? Damn. I'm getting all the luck in this dungeon. Oh, here, wait, where's the... Oh, he's gonna pull. I was gonna give him...
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I really wanted to give him some Rumsy Rum Black Label before he pulled, but... Yeah, he didn't want to have any of that, did he? And this guy takes so much damage. This Del flow.
Lapdogs, all of you.
All of you. Lap dogs. Finally a nice crit here.
Fools! Our cause is righteous.
They seem to be having a hard time getting this guy down. Because they don't have any DPS.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Oh man, this is gonna be close. Because I'm out of mana. Yep. I'm out of mana. that was like close, you know? Lots of fun. The priest run. Like they wanted some sort of headpiece. Does he drop a headpiece? Inventory's full. Shit. They're not pulling. But they are. Oh, jeez. What are they doing?
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
That's what you get for pulling when the healer's drinking. That's what you get. That's what you get for pulling when the healer's drinking. Oh, you just... Once they actually jump down and aggroed. I'm not gonna run all the... I am not gonna run all the way in there, dude. I don't want to run all the way. I have to run all the way back. Oh. I will say that group turned out to be, you know, they were better. I don't want to say they were better because they really weren't. They were actually pretty fucking awful. They kept like, whatever if you want. They kept like splitting DPS. They like split like DPS between this warrior and the tank. They were constantly like both taking damage. They were like hitting all different mobs. They were never focus firing. It was all over the place. And then at the very end, like they finally got through all the most of the dungeon, and then instead of taking the time just to wait like 1 second for me to loot the boss because my inventory is full, to loot the boss and then drink some mana so I could top my mana off again because I had no mana. They just went ahead and jumped down, pulled Cookie, and basically got themselves killed and got me killed. Because I shouldn't have jumped down. I should have just let them all die, to be honest. That way, when they had to run back, I could have chilled and drank my soda here while they were running back. Yeah, there's really no need for me to jump down and die for that stupidity, but yeah, whatever. We all make mistakes. Man, I can't tell you. There was, when I was playing on the hardcore server and I was playing my hunter, I had been playing retail or something, and I have different kind of key configurations and key binds and even ability placements on my bars based on what class I'm playing. So what had happened is I was playing my hardcore hunter, and then I had started playing a different character on a different server, and I accidentally had changed some keybinds on the other character, but the stupid Blizzard checkbox, which is like, what's it called on the keybinds? It's like character specific. Like, it wasn't checked because Blizzard, in their infinite wisdom, and to this day I hate Blizzard. Oh great, I aggroed something. Oh, fuck. So I gotta run back out.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Oh, fuck this. Yeah, they're leaving anyway. But, because, like, if you go into keybinds, they may have fixed it. I still don't think they fixed it. Like, right now it says, you know, character specific is checked, but when Classic first came out, I'm just gonna fucking take the res. I don't want to run back. I'm too lazy. I don't care about the debuff. But when Classic first came out, like, that's not checked by default. And like I said, because I do my setups of my keys and stuff differently, what had happened was I had not accidentally, but I'd made a couple changes to a few keybinds. And it did it across all my characters. And so then I went back to play my hardcore hunter. And I told the guys in the group, because we were doing UBRS, I said, oh, I haven't played this character in, you know, a couple weeks. I might be a little rusty. And so
I buy and trade.
the warrior goes up, and we're getting ready. The warrior goes up to pull, and I have a keybind that tells my pet to go into defensive mode and to return to me. And out of habit, on my hunter, what I always do before we come up to a pull is I always move up into position where I'm supposed to be positionally for the pull, and then out of habit I do Shift D, which just tells my pet to go into defensive mode, and it tells him to come to me. It's just, I do it out of habit, just to make sure he's always in defensive mode, make sure he's always right next to me. It's just a habit. So, but since I had changed my keybind on a retail hunter, Shift D, I had unbound Shift D, right? I'd unbound it. So when I hit Shift D, it thought I was hitting the D key, which on my hardcore hunter was shoot my Serpent Sting. So the first pull we went into the dungeon, I go up and I hit Shift D, and my hunter just shoots an arrow and pulls the group. You know, remember, this is hardcore, right? So everybody's like, you only have one life. So people are like, oh shit. So, you know, all the mobs come and we kill them, right? And they're like, oh man, I don't know what happened. I just went to call my pet back and my character shot an arrow. I don't understand what happened. And they're like, oh, okay, whatever. Okay, cool. So we go up to the next group. And I get in a position, and what do? I hit Shift D. And I do it unconsciously, subconsciously. I don't even know I'm doing it because I'm so used to doing it. It's like what I'll do is I'll kind of move around, and then I'll get into place, and I'll just do Shift D, and I won't even realize I'm doing it because I've done it that way for so long. It's just a habit, you know? I don't even need this, do I? Not really. Ooh, 11 spirit, though. We'll use it for my spirit.
Light bless you.
For my spirit regen, though.
What can I do for you?
And so we go up to the next group, and I jump up into place. Woo, we're getting ready to pull the next group. And this is like, we're doing LBRS, so we cleared through the middle room. Then we go down the ramp, and this next group's got like, you know, they're marking. They're actually putting up star and skull, and I shoot an arrow and pull the whole group. And they're all in there going, what the hell is this hunter doing? Is he griefing us? Is he trying to wipe our hardcore group? And I'm like, oh my god. And they came, and then after that, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what happened. I don't know why my character is shooting arrows.
Good day to
one
you.
of my keybinds must be messed up or something. And they're like, yeah, sure, right, sure. Are you sure you're not trying to get us killed? And I said, no, I'm not trying to get us killed. So then I thought about it. I say, what keybind shoots Serpent Sting? And I'm like, okay, my D key, Serpent Sting. And I go, okay, well, and then it struck me. I must be hitting Shift D. And what does Shift D do? Well, Shift D, brings my pet back to me. And so sure enough, I looked at my macro that I have created for that, and the keybind had been removed. So I had obviously keybound Shift D to a different ability on a different character, but because of Blizzard's stupid, asinine, ridiculous checkmark here, that was by default. Look at this. Really switch to general key bindings. All key bindings specific together will be perfectly. Yeah, no. Yeah. So, anyways, that thing has bit me in the butt so many times, and I think now it might be checked by default. But man, I used to constantly bitch about that and be like, my god.
Help you find something?
Where are they going to set this up to be default checked on, Anyways, that's that long-ass story. So that was ridiculous. We ran that dungeon, and unbelievable. We got everything. We got the staff. We got the Corsair's overshirt, right? Which is 11 spirit. Which, is better than mine was. I had a crappy chest piece. It was 2 intellect, 2 spirits, so it was really crappy. And then I got my DPS one, which is arcane spell damage. So that's my DPS. So, and then we also got the ring, which is actually amazing because my mana pool was pretty low. Man, even now my mana pool is only 740. That seems wrong. Wow, why is it? Oh, it's because I've got the debuff. I was like, that's, I got the resurrection sickness, but that's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream here, just because I get the debuff and I'm gonna get something to eat and check in on the wife. But yeah, so that was a good run. We got really lucky and got lots of really good loot. What's the staff again? So, but we do need to set up our stuff, right? So we have my healing set, which was previously was the Warhammer of Healing, but now it's going to be the Emberstone staff, which means this is going to go bye-bye, right? And then we've got the Spider Silk boots. What else do we got? We also got the chest piece, which was better, so the Corsair. And then we got the ring, so ring. So that's update to our healing set, right? And then we have my leveling set, which is pure DPS. Now this one also is probably going to change. I got +6 arcane, but no. The Everstone staff is going to be superior to that. And we also got to put on our ring, and then we're going to stick with our arcane spell damage chest piece. So let's save that. And then we have our spirit set. On the spirit set, we want to go to the Corsair's overshirt, and we're actually going to switch to this one, the Staff of the Westfall. And we're going to get rid of that because we can't, and then we're going to get that, and that's it. And then save. So now, what's really cool with item rack is there's actually an event section in here, which I've never used before, and there's a thing called drinking, right? So I checked drinking, and what happens is, let me go here. I'm going to buy some crappy water.
Go with honor, friend.
And so when I click drinking, and I edit, it's going to say, I don't know quite how this works, but it uses my, for some reason it's automatically using, when I drink, it's automatically using my spirit set. And I don't really quite understand how it knew to do that. But let's check and see if it's still, I think it's using whatever set we set up here, right? Which, for whatever reason, seems to be the spirit set, because you can see I've got the spirit chest piece, I've got the staff, which has 11 spirit, I've got my spirit bracers, and I've got these spirit pants. So what I'm saying is, if I go into my leveling set, which is this set, which has has my arcane spell damage plus arcane spell damage plus arcane spell damage, and then what else? I think plus arcane spell damage. So this is kind of like my DPS set. But when I drink, watch what happens. If I drink, it immediately switches gear automatically. And it switched to my spirit set. So that we are regenning mana as fast as possible. The cooler thing too is that when we stop drinking, it automatically, I don't have to do anything. When I stop drinking, it automatically switches back to the previous set. So if I go with my healing set, then I drink, right? It goes to my spirit set, right? But if I stand up, it should switch back. Notice it switches back to my healing set, the last set I had equipped. You can tell because I'm using the Emberstone staff for my healing. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's a really nice way of because on the priest I do have, like I said, I've got a spirit set, which is for regenning. I've got a leveling set, which is for DPS, and I've got a healing set, which is for dungeons. So pretty cool. Oh, we got another quest to turn in? Yeah, at the top. I'll do that later. But that's crazy. We got like... But yeah, I don't like being told what to do. Like, I don't like it when someone says, don't bubble me, you know? I guess I gotta worry. I gotta work on that. That's why I always say that I don't play well with others. And it's something I need to work on because I get snippy. You know, I get snippy with people. I don't like being told how to play my character because it's like, I understand how to play the character, so I get irritated when people are like, "Don't do this or don't do that," you know. But I think you could see that that was a really good run. But the only reason we were successful is because I was using mana potions. I actually went through, I believe, about
Need help?
I actually used these lesser mana potions. I think I went through about 6 of them. So that just shows you how many times. So if you were running through Dead Mines with a priest and you didn't have any mana potions, there would have been some wipes. There would have been 2 or 3 wipes there easily. There weren't wipes because I
Be careful.
actually had mana potions.
Open for
Always make
business.
sure you have mana potions on you because when you're getting these groups, like that was a really weak group. We had like a level. We had like level 18, level 18. I think we had a level 21 warrior. We had an 18 tank, level 18 tank. We had a level 18. We had a level 17 hunter, I think, and then like a level 18 something else. I don't remember what it was. But when did we get this? Level 25. So we don't need this.
Light bless you.
I'm not gonna need this anymore. We're not gonna need our healing mace. Well, the bard trousers. We'll see if we can sell those. Actually, yeah, but we got some stuff. What was really cool is we got a tailoring recipe. We got an enchanting recipe. I don't see it. Okay, that kind of bums me out because I think I already used it when I was in the dungeon. Let me double check. It was a strength one. Yeah, this one. See. I think that was it. No. I mean, it was, you know, we did fairly well. We wiped it. We only wiped at the very end after we killed the main boss, and I was drinking and then trying to loot the boss. They jumped down and aggroed Cookie, and basically all were dying, and I had to run. I had to basically try to drink and then jump down and heal them, and you know it was too late. They basically everybody wiped. But the thing is, Laser, I got everything. Like everything you would want as a priest, except for the Cookie's wand because we didn't finish Cookie. You know, I got the ring. I got the +6 intellect ring. I got the Emberstone staff, and I got the Corsair's overshirt off the final boss. So it's like I pretty much got almost every drop that could drop for me dropped. So, and there was no caster in the group other than me, so it's pretty much no one was going to roll against me. But yeah, it was. You know, like I said, we had 2 18s, a 17, and a 21. It was a weak group, and they didn't understand how to focus fire, and they were spreading. You know, like there were 2 warriors, and they constantly were hitting 2 different people. They were constantly both of them losing health. You know, and just stupid stuff. You know, but it worked out for the best. And like I said, I got to work on not getting mad at people. 'Cause I said I don't play well with others, so when people tell me how to play my class, I get pissed off. I got to not do that. I guess we like realize that they mean it in the best way. They don't mean it in a bad way. When he says, "Oh, don't bowl me,"
Greetings.
he didn't mean
Go
it. He
with
probably
honor,
thought that I
friend.
didn't know that. But of course, I already knew that. But maybe he didn't.
Light bless you.
realize that. I don't need these. So we've got our arcane. Healing, yeah, we don't use that. Don't use this anymore. Healing 120. And we got some cloth, right? So that's good. So that was a good run. That was a good run. I mean, ignore the fact that I lost my temper and I got all kinds of, good upgrades. And I wouldn't mind running a few more Dead Mines just for the XP, but I would prefer to wait till I get a couple levels higher, just so maybe not a couple levels, but I would just like to get a little bit better gear, you know. But I got some items, you know. I got some items. What's my, you know, we pushed my intellect up a little bit. Yeah, let's see. This is my healing set. So in my healing set, my mana pool is 1325. So not great, but you know, I would like to see it more around 2000 to be honest. But you know, that's usually only achievable at my level with some enchants. So we got to work on, you know, leveling up my enchanting. So that's something we're working on. Some leveling enchanting and tailoring. Let's take a look at the healing here. So we're gonna go to, let's see, window. We're gonna unlock the window. You can see my damage was, you know, I didn't do a lot of damage because I was healing, but 5.6. Let's look at my overhealing. Overhealing only 16.7%. I don't remember. So I guess these are the amount of heals that overhealed. Now what's really good about this is that my overhealing is all renew. So basically the overhealing comes from when I have renew on my targets and it's healing them, and then the fight probably ended, but there were still 2 or 3 ticks left on maybe some of these renews, so that's building up on the overhealing. But the fact that my lesser heal only pushed out a total of 383 overheals is really good. That means very rarely did I cast a lesser heal where it actually healed more than the full amount of health that the character had. So that's really good. And then if you look at, let's see, all the healing I did in the dungeon was, yeah, like I told you already, Laser. Yeah, everyone's an expert. Yeah, yeah. If you, yeah, I know. And it's my fault though. I gotta be better at just trying to ignore people when they try to tell you how to play. But yeah, Laser. Like I told you, when I do Dead Mines, I typically should just be able to heal people with mostly renew. And you can see 95.6% of my healing in that entire dungeon. Now this isn't correct. This isn't correct though. I cast way more than 11 heals, so I don't know. Yeah, that can't be right. That can't be right. I cast way more than 11 lesser heals, so I don't know if I reset. I don't remember resetting it. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the damage. Oh, that's on overhealing done. Sorry. There we go. So here, this makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, these are just the spirit. Yeah, they're kind of like, they're just the heavy woolen pants, 6 spirit, 3 intellect. But here, this makes more sense. So here you see that renew was 62.9% of my healing, which is good. And you can see that lesser heal was 27.4%. Now, it's going to say that power word shield was 9.8%. What that means is it absorbed 4,741 damage. Yeah, but most of my healing came from, you know, from renew, which is the way I like it, you know, because that's efficient. It's pretty efficient. You know how anal I am, man. Very anal. Alright, there we go. Let's take a look at activity. Always an interesting... activity shows, like... Activities... A lot of times activities are really... It's not always a good indication, but activity can be a good indication of how good a player is. Because it means you're doing something, you know? But it's not always... the best indicator, because some classes just have more things that they need to do.
Good day to you.
You know, they have more things that they need to be doing
Have a good
than
one.
other classes. Some classes are just more simplistic, so.
How are you? Safe travel.
But activity is a good indicator that, you know, like you see like this Defio, who I think was probably the worst player in that group, was at the very bottom activity-wise, which doesn't surprise me because I really felt like all he did was hit the wrong target and get aggro on the wrong target. And let's take a look at the overall damage. I would expect the rogue to be okay. The rogue actually he did do a lot of damage. The rogue was right behind him. That's, you know, bad news on the rogue. The rogue should definitely be doing the most damage in a DM. But it just depends on. I mean, if you go like backstabbing build, you're gonna easily pull #1 DPS. That's funny. My wife always sends these funny. What else we can look at? So the hunter, let's see the hunter. Auto shot, Serpentine, Arcane, Raptor. He did a lot of Raptor strikes, meaning he was doing melee, which is okay, you know. He got some immolation traps off, not a lot. Wing clip, concussive shot, Serpentine. Most of his damage art was okay, so his spread looks pretty normal. And then the tank didn't do a lot of damage. I don't think there's a threat indicator, is there? Is there like a threat? I don't think there is. Interrupts. This is another thing that shows you how good a tank is. Like, interrupts is another thing that shows how good a player is. Like, you can see on the interrupts that the tank, who's using a shield, only had 2 interrupts. In my mind, that's pretty awful. I would expect in an entire run as a tank with a shield, you'd have more than 2 interrupts. The rogue had 7, so that's, you know, that's okay. I always pride myself on getting off a shit ton of interrupts when I'm playing like a rogue or a class that has interrupts, like a warrior with a shield. So 2 interrupts for warrior, that's not good. What else we got? Absorbs, healing, deaths. Oh, here, deaths. I died. Apparently, I died twice. Oh, well, one of those doesn't count. One of those was at the end when everybody died and I was going back into the instance and I aggroed a bunch of mobs and I tried to run back out and I died, so that doesn't count. That wasn't part of the group play. That was part of me just trying to get back to my corpse. It was a corpse run. So I really only died once in the instance. The tank died twice, and then the other guys. We all wiped once, so. Mana gained. Me, of course. Energy gained. Rogue. Oh, okay. Fury gained. Interesting that it doesn't show anything. Healing, overhealing deaths. How about hot up time? Look at that. Faith-driven hot up time. 94.7%. I guess Limit had he had his men pet dot going. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. But yeah, level 21. So keep in mind my hunter's level 40. Right? I just created this priest like 2 days ago. Well, actually I created her longer than that. I think I created her like a week ago, but I didn't really start leveling her until about 2 days ago. You know, I created her, got her to like level 5 just so she could disenchant stuff as an enchanter. And then she was just sitting in Dolinar, and then I think it was the day before yesterday is when I started playing her. Actually, let's take a look. When was it? We'll be able to find out. Oh, 6 days ago? No. Here. 2 days ago, yeah. 2 days. Oh, it says stream 3 days ago. It's interesting that the other window said 2. So 3 days ago, whatever. I started playing the priest. I was level 6. But here, it's funny here. It says 2 days ago. 1 day ago. This was streamed last night, and this was the day, night before. So yeah, 3 days ago. So I think we're doing pretty good. We're leveling at a pretty good pace. Pretty good pace. I would love to surpass my hunter, like very, very, like I would love to level 40 in like half the time it took me to level the hunter, which I think is doable if we just do dungeons when we have quests for those dungeons and if we can get groups quickly. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Next time. next time.